Hello. Oh, that was a good start, wasn't it? Yeah, knocked it. Right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Yes, it's Double Bubble Sunday. You get two for the price of one today. It's me and it's Chris. Hello there. And yes, this week I'm in charge of the buttons. So if anything goes wrong, still blame Chris. Because he told me what to do and things like that. Yes. Oh, it's, as you know, it's Warhamster. I'm still going on with the Astra Militarium anti-aircraft gun type thing, and I did ask Chris what he was doing tonight, and he's just said I'm doing these, and so I have no idea what they are. Oh, oh. Oh, so that's it. That's what Chris is doing, and he's up there. Yes, So welcome everybody. Welcome to Sunday night when we have building, chatting, and spillage. But tonight I don't have anything alcohol. Once again, I've got Council Pop in my filtered water bottle thing like that just because I didn't feel like gin or anything tonight. So yeah, I'm just remaining sensible. Chris is on the brandy. yeah. Right. Right. Is Chris muted? Chris. Right. Right. Add a new source. Audio capture device. Just a minute. Everybody. I'm trying to sort out Chris's audio. We'll be right back. But please do not leave your seats or anything like that. We'll be back in a minute. Right. Okay. Audio capture device. Yeah, you'll hear me talking to Chris as he tries to help me set it up, so you won't know what's going on. Right. Audio capture device. Audio output. Oh, it'd be audio input capture, won't it? All right. Okay, we'll try that one. Okay. Add source. Add source. Default. Speaker. No, it's only giving me speakers Yeti. Cancel that again.
Is that where your headset's plugged in?
Yeah.
That's where you're hearing me from.
My headset's plugged into the Yeti.
Yeah, in that case, select that, and that's probably going to be it.
Right. Be with you in a minute, folks. Right, we'll try that again. Audio output. Add source. Add a new source.
Yep. And add that.
It's got audio output capture 1.
It doesn't really matter what you call it, but
default speakers Yeti stereo microphone.
Yep, try that.
Right. Can anybody hear Chris? Chris is loud now, it says.
He's only just clicked the button. I shouldn't be there until here I am, but there he is, says William. So yes, hello and welcome. Nothing's gone terribly wrong tonight at all. It's all fine.
Yeah, as I say, it's not my fault. It's Chris because he's telling me what to do. Yeah, so as I was saying, yes, I'm doing the Astra Militarium, that up there, and Chris is doing them over there. As I said, I didn't know what he was doing because he just said I'm doing these, and I hadn't a clue what they were. So Chris can now tell us what they are.
Yes, I can tell you using my face words now instead of doing everything in the medium of interpretive dance. Yeah. I'm continuing with my Orc Flash Gits. That I am doing. I started last week on my own stream. I did 1 and 2/3, I think, probably. There are 5 in the pack, so I reckon I'll probably get another couple done, although I haven't done anything in the week, so I might have forgotten exactly what I was doing. So that was the one that I did, and he looks quite nice. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and this one...
and I've got a brandy as well, by the way. You missed that bit.
Yeah, Chris has got a brandy. but I haven't, because I might do. By the end of the show, I might be downstairs. By the time I've done what I'm doing tonight, I might be downstairs pouring a very large gin. So yeah, there we are. So what? Everybody else, what have you got? What's not what's on your bench? What's in your glass, cup, mug, pot, bottle, or anything? What have you got tonight? So there we go. So yes, so you're doing them tonight. I'm going to do some dude painting tonight. So we can slide this gently to one side, and I'm going to do some of these guys, but I'm not going to do them in the style of Warhammer, because I don't know what the style of Warhammer is, especially for these guys. So what I'm going to do is do them in the style of being to the army surplus store, and I'm going to do them like that. They will be in DMP, Disruptive Material Pattern. I think that's what it's called, or is it DPM, Disruptive Pattern Material? However the army write it, but yeah, it's that type. It's fairly easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time. Now, whether or not we better see it, but there we go. So you carry on, Chris, and I'll go and have a look and see who's in the chat tonight and say hello to everybody, because that's what we do. So I think the first one tonight was Lynn. Yes, hello Lynn, welcome to the show, Lynn. Hi. Then that was closely followed by Chris. But Chris was in about 5:30, because
I was in much earlier.
Yeah, that's when we were here trying to set all this up, and we forgot to set up the audio. But never mind.
Yeah, well, if we were here earlier than that, we would have remembered the audio as well. But kind of everything. But
we were. Yeah, it was too near tea time, and we were off to get tea things. Sarah Jane, thumbed up. Yup, I've had my drink. It's my excuse. Yeah, so yeah, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, folks, and do whatever else. You know what it is to like and subscribe and things like that. And if you want to support this channel, there's myself at Skipper Scale Models on Patreon, and there's Chris as well and Gross Models. Yeah, it is Gross Models, isn't it?
Indeed.
On Patreon, you can find the links and search for them. But there we are. Or you can do super chat. And yes, they help keep the lights on above the bench and the paint coming in. Because I'm due another shipment of paint from Emods actually for the Titanic, because it's taken all of my paint. Lynn, Steve131, evening everybody. Then there's Chris doing typey words. So Wendy Hickson, good evening. Hi again everyone, says Wendy. Welcome to you. Max McGinn. Hi all. That's a new name. I don't know. Have we seen Max before in the chat?
No, I've not seen Max in before. Welcome, Max.
Yeah, welcome, Max. He does say hi, Lynn Dipple again. So he's probably been lurking in another chat, I would have thought. Colin's in. Hi Fester. Colin's Fester 67 Workshop. Yeah. And if you notice in the chat, there's all these people with little blue spanners by the name. They're the ones that are the allocated mods for the show. So if you have any issues, they'll sort you out. So behave, be friendly, and be nice. Yeah, be good, behave, or they'll get the banhammer out. But we never do that. Plastic Monkey, Sprue and Glue. Fancy meeting you all again. Where did you go? Oh, it was Fox this afternoon, wasn't it? Yeah, they're probably not always Fox. William Rayborn. Hi everyone. Stewpot. Hello again everybody. How is everybody since we last spoke? Scaly Models. Dad's in. Evening, Dad. Stewpot. Hi Stewpot. I'm in charge of the buttons. I came in then. Yes, I was in. Everybody duck. Ted has the buttons. I've got the buttons, and we've already had a breakdown. But that's the normal on Skipper Scale Models. There's something to go wrong every time. It's almost to become expected now.
Yeah, it's not that we put it on for comedic effect at all or anything.
Yeah, it's just expected. Linda Paul, looks windy there, but it's nice and warm. Very jet. It is. It's been a glorious day today. It's been a nice sunner's day. I think tomorrow is officially the first day of spring here in the UK. So yes.
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Yes. Lynn, then we must have started the pre-roll because Lynn says she loves the music. That's me, you know. I just get the guitar out just to warm up, get the sound and try the sound and everything like that. Yeah, I don't usually play it live on air with the camera and things, but yeah, it's me. Yeah, I promise. Yeah, it's just me. At least the decade of music matches the graphics. Oh, right. Where are we at? The decade doesn't match the presenters. Yeah, we're old, officially old. Oh dear. Chris, no audio. Chris, yeah, that was where we were.
Yeah, we sorted that.
Yeah, we sorted that. I can't just hear him in the background. Filtered Adam's Ale, Ted and Boozy Chris as usual at Skipper Scale Models.
Hey.
Then I was getting the blame for I bust Chris's audio because I've got the buttons. And then Dad says, wow, that's loud. It's probably because it's coming through my headphones, through the microphone to the headphones, and I've got it wound up loud because I'm deaf. So it's probably loud. Yeah, that's why it's loud now. Where else have we got? I've also been on an airport run to pick up and drive to its new home, a 7-year-old Alsatian puppy. A puppy! A puppy. Ted is on the pink gin. I'm not just a normal council pop today. Steve 131, how went your jab, Ted? Yes, I had my jab yesterday. Yeah, I got the message last week that yesterday I can go and take my jab. It was fine, great, no problems at all. I had the Pfizer one. Which apparently there's a lot less issues with that one. So all I've got is a bit of a sore arm just at the site of the injection, but it was fine.
Cool.
Where are we at?
You're not picking up the internet through your brain now or stuff and things?
Yeah, well, I did think that now that I've got the jab, when I go out walking, everybody will be able to know where I am because they'll have the microchip that I've got the microchip inside me, so everybody can search for me now to find out where I am. Yeah. So Ted's gone missing. I will find him. Oh, yeah. Lynn's got water for now. Yeah, I did say what's in everybody's cup and bottle. So Lynn's got water. Athel's got coffee. Coffee and belly, banana loaf with chocolate chips. Ah, right. I've got some banana bread downstairs. The wife made that the other day. Jane's been on Malibu for a while, probably intravenously by now, I would think. Yeah, but we'll join you in a drink, so get the prosecco out. Yeah. Sarah enjoys our streams through Malibu. It probably makes it easier to watch. Actually,
you need something, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yes, at that stage when it's cute and cuddly. Oh, thank you. I'm always cute and cuddly. Oh, he means the dog. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Max McGinn is currently painting 20 Kronbergses. Also debating to repaint his own Valkyrie in a different colour scheme. Yeah, do it. You can always swap the colour schemes. Send it into the workshop for a respray.
Sarah Jane says we're relegated to the small screen as she's got NASCAR on the big telly.
Right. Yeah, you could do screen. You could put us in the little corner of the NASCAR.
The NASCAR in the little corner, yeah. It's only going around in a big circle in that NASCAR, so.
Yeah, that's all it is. They haven't got the twists and turns.
They only have to turn one way, don't they?
Yeah, that's it. I've got a new games console, says Athol. So I'll be killing en masse Diablo 3. Yeah. Daughter's got a Nintendo Switch. She loves it. Skylar's got a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I haven't got a clue. I don't even know how to turn it on. No, it wasn't you that was loud. It was Chris that was loud. Yeah, it's as I say, the way it works, it's picking up. You can feed the volume back through the microphone. And
If I am particularly loud, you can turn me down, Ted. If you've got that little slider that's attached to the thing that's my output, you can turn that down a bit.
Just finding which one's you. You be able to
try and get the peaks to peak at the same point for me and for you.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to do that. So.
If everything goes wrong, it's because Ted pressed a button. Okay.
Yeah, I just. Yeah, if you speak a little bit, Chris, and
I can keep doing some talking now. I'm sticking the dude together without the instructions. You may have noticed. I'm just guessing. Basically, it's trying to get it figured out and work out how it works.
Yeah, I do now seem to have 3 audio captures. Video capture.
You've got. You should have 2. Only 2 of them should be moving.
Yeah, I've got Yeti. I've got audio output capture, and I've got audio output capture 1. So if you speak,
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I talk, which one am I coming out of?
You're coming out of both of them. So,
right. In that case, one of them's probably turned off, and we probably did set it up, but didn't realise it. But
well, we'll leave it as it is. It's working. Yeah. We'll have a look at that after. Right. Evening, Ted. You're relegated to the small. Oh, I've read that. Yeah, we've read that one. Yeah. Don't forget, folks. If you do want to. Make a comment stand out, don't forget to put it into bold and we could read it out. But yeah, usually, as you know, in any of our streams, we'll probably read your comments out twice anyway, because that's how we do.
Apparently I sound like I'm in a cupboard because there's a tinny echo. Is that because you've got both of them on? Turn one of them off.
I'll turn one of them off while Chris is talking. I'll turn one of them off.
Well, Ted turned one of them off, and everyone can let me know if I'm still here or if I've gone away or if I sound any better. Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell. Spring Glue says it's oval, not circular. Well, oval is just a stretchy circle. It's the same, but different.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. So, can you still hear Chris? We're going to wait now 30 seconds just to see if we can still hear Chris.
Do you hate it if you can still hear me? Is it that bad?
I've turned one of the Chris's off. I've got 2 of them. So
nobody needs double Chris.
Scaling model sounds better. That's probably what the tinniness was then. It's probably getting an echo.
Yeah, probably sending me out twice for some reason.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll delete that one now. Later, not now.
Not that one.
Not now. I'll delete it. Delete it.
I thought it says Chris sounds normal now. I don't know that it was the magic.
Right. Fox is in. Good evening to you, Fox. I am within, but cannot chat much because eating. Hang on a minute. You can always hold your sandwich in one hand and type with the other. So
you won't be having a sandwich.
Yeah. What? Yes. It's better, but still got the southern accent, says Philist.
That's exactly as it should be, working as intended.
Right. I suppose I'd better get on. Now I've got to the bottom of the chat, I suppose I can get on and do some building now, because we're doing dudes.
Probably. I've nearly finished one, you know.
Right. I haven't started this one. As I explained before we came on, I haven't got the instructions for gluing these dudes together. So I've had a look at the box art and guessed. Yeah. That's what I'll try and stream. I shall have a go at zooming this in a little bit and see.
I did notice that Fox just said he's doing eating, but he omitted the important thing about telling us what you can be eating.
Yes, it's obligatory that if you come in and say you're eating, you've got to tell us what you are eating.
He should know better than that.
Yeah, I'm just messing with the buttons here. So.
Good. No. Oh dear. Well, it was a nice stream while it lasted.
Advanced settings. I want that one. We don't want that one. We want that one.
What are you doing, Ted?
I'm trying to zoom it in. I was going to zoom in a little bit. There we go.
Just move a bit closer to it. It's fine.
There we are. That's zoomed in. You might be able to see a little bit more about painting when I do get round to painting. That's what we're doing. So there we are. Right. Yes, it's good being in charge of the buttons. Yeah. Fox. Yeah. By the way, I've got the buttons. Yes. So right, that looks like his left hand. So yeah, that'll go on there. I'll put that one. Yeah, whatever it is, wherever it's going to go, he can have his left hand to go on there. The left side's usually a good idea.
Left side on, the right side on, shake it all about and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, what? Just put these arms on while they come off again. I moved it a little bit to try and get it tweaked in just the right place, and his arm fell off.
Yeah, I haven't actually primed this guy, so I could actually, when I've glued him, I'll brush paint some primer on, and we'll get round to doing it that way. Because I'm not getting my spray airbrush out just to prime one dude.
No, not a good idea. I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah. Right, that one.
Right.
Right. So that bit, if he goes there, and alright, there's a bit missing.
Keep saying bad things, Ted. I don't know.
Uh,
No bits missing.
Yeah, he's got a little scroll thing that I think gives him his instructions how to fire this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's holding the instructions to fire the Astra Militarium. It's the user guide. Thank you for
He probably
buying.
doesn't need them. He'll be all right.
Yeah, thank you for buying the Astra Militarium. Yeah, a world-class product, guaranteed to shoot all your friends on full. Right, now then, his hand's in there somewhere.
Philly says, anyone built the Revell 70 Mustang Boss 4293 in one kit? The front end doesn't even come close to fitting on mine. No, I haven't built it. Sorry, can't help you there.
No.
Somebody in chat will have, though, no doubt.
Just dropped it. Right, let's have a look at the instructions again. Right, so it's that way round. So, right, I see his hand now. Right, he does have a hand. It goes on there.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Yeah, that's it. Cool, dude. Ouch. Right, let's have a look, see what's going on in chat while he dries, and then I can put his head on. Trying not to get him too overbalanced, so he'll stick on there. All right. Oh, so, yeah, well, that's got the sound sorted. Everybody's saying you sound better. Evening Fox, Trust You and Mama OK, says Athol. Or anybody building Revell Mustang, we've done that one. Colin's asking, how was dinner, Fox? Yes, so that's the next thing. We've done what's in your glass, or some people did anyway. We've done what's in your glass. So belly and bench is the usual next obligatory item we've got to do on this stream.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. I just had a simple tea tonight. I wasn't really hungry because I made a bit of a pig of myself during lunch and throughout the day and things like that with snacks and goodies. So I just had bacon and egg sarnies. Yeah, just just something simple. So that's right. That's his head on. To be honest, with that helmet that he's got on there, he actually looks a bit like a Russian tanker Out of one of the T somethings.
I don't know then.
Yeah, I'm clearly there.
Max says the Orc Flash Gits, the ones that I'm building, are the only unit that has a ballistic skill of 3+, and they can possibly shoot twice in one phase. Very powerful unit. I don't play the game, as Ted as well is building Warhammer, but we don't actually play the game. We're just building for the fun of the building and for the sake of having a stream so we can build and let you have somewhere to chat. But I've got no idea about the game or the skills or abilities or anything of anyone in it, so apologies for that. But
yeah, it's not though. It's not that we're against playing it or anything. We just don't do it. It's just that these things, as you know, I don't know if you know, Max, but we guys, myself, Chris Fox, and Colin, and things like that. We do the proper. I call it proper. Yeah, we do the plastic kits as well, and these are a bit of a sort of a mojo breaker or a simple. They're a nice, easy build to do that we can do while people watch, and we can chat about them, and we don't really have to think about them because they're so easy. They're brilliant kits to build and paint and weather and things like that. And I think as well for us, certainly, well, certainly for me, if I wanted to take part in any gaming or anything like that, I haven't a clue that. Well, I don't even think that there's a gaming section club in my area. So
I bet there is. I bet
there is. If I went out,
there's probably 20 of them down your street or something.
If I went out to look for them,
there's none about, but there's hundreds of them.
Yeah, if I went out to look, I probably think there probably are. But as you can see, I don't know if you were in before, Max, but these are. It's the Astra Militarium, whatever guys. But I think there probably is a proper colour scheme for them. But I'm going to do mine like this guy here from the British Army in disruptive pattern material in green and things like that, because I think it'll look quite smart. And yeah, that's one of the joys of doing these Warhammer things, is because there's no rules really.
We just build them for the fun of building it. But I see you say, okay, sorry, don't apologise for it. You weren't to know, and we don't mind being, accused of playing the games. It's not a problem. We just thought we'd let you in on the trade secrets that we don't know what we're doing. We built if you have a look down in the playlist and things like that, it was only a few weeks ago that I finished building the Baneblade. We've all built Baneblades, or we're in the process of building Baneblades. So yeah, you can go along and see our take on building Baneblade. Once we get there, they were fun too. There are many different branches of battalions of Astra Militarium, so there are trillions of colour schemes. This is my colour scheme. So one of the first things to do is paint it all green. William's here, but his internet's being a pain apparently, so he might not be here properly.
I feel your pain. It's horrible when the internet plays up, and then you've got to start all the phone calls to customer service and things like that. Hello, is that customer service? Hello, yes. Yeah, my internet's gone off, it's not working. I'll just run a line test for you. Hi, yeah. I've done the line test, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not working. No, there's nothing wrong with it, thank you. I've been there.
Yeah. It'll all be okay in the end.
And then a week later, you've been without internet for a week and you're still phoning them up. And okay, we'll get an engineer to attend. Well, why couldn't you say that the other day?
Well, it's when your internet stops working and you realise all of the things you've got that need it and are connected to it, and it's like, I'll watch a film then. They're all streamed online. I'll play a game on the computer. That's online as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no things like Netflix or Prime or anything like that, or your Siri, your Google Nest doesn't work and things like that.
I'm all for connected homes and everything. I think it's great. It's amazing what happens and what you can do, but when it goes wrong, you really realise how much it goes wrong.
Yeah, it'll be good when the whole of the country gets the same sort of service out of broadband. Like I know your download speeds are immeasurably superior to mine. A bit like War of the Worlds, that. Yeah, but
I didn't want to mention it, but they seem to have gone up a bit again today. So. Apparently Sarah needs nailing down. I'm not sure. I'm not going there. I'm not going to get involved in that.
Excuse me a minute while I just get some water. I realised I haven't got any water to wash with brushes. I won't be far away. I just won't be able to hear you.
Okay, I'll keep her amused. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe a quick monologue on something, but yeah. I'll be left in charge of Ted's channel. Quick, what can we do to ruin it? So, yeah. I thought you said you keep that quiet, said Sarah Jane. We're not getting involved. It's all right. We didn't hear him. It was fine. Nothing he said has ever been recorded on the internet in any way. It's fine.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I'm back.
We're still here. We didn't go anywhere.
All right. Nobody fell over while I was... No, I haven't got...
We did consider hiding in the cupboard until when you got back and pretending we weren't here.
Where have you all gone?
Then we thought that'd be nasty. We won't do that.
Well, so we've got Max with us tonight, who's the new guy on the block. Is there anybody else out there? Any of you? Are you out there? Yeah.
Is there anybody out there? Is that what you're seriously asking?
Is anybody out there that's watching and hasn't come into the chat and said hello?
Not
hello
3 times if you're there.
Yeah. Do come say hello. Yeah, come join in. We don't bite.
The thing that goes underneath there, I can't remember which one it is. I'm going to have to look at the instructions. There's something about bits that go underneath the gun, so it's these. Right. That one. Let's get that one.
Philly said, I'm on Sky and never had a problem. Sarah said she's on Sky and never had a problem. Yeah, that can't be true, Sarah.
Yeah, Philly says, my internet's awful. I thought BT was bad, but switched to Sky, it's been a whole lot worse.
And the customer service is horrendous.
I think all of them can potentially be very, very good and very, very bad. And it's just lucky depending on where you are, how far away from, the exchange and stuff you are, as to just how bad it can be.
Yeah, unfortunately, being in the older part of town as well, that or certainly in my house and such, it's built in 18 or something. We're still on copper cable, so and I don't think there's any intentions of ever having fibre optic sort of the street dug up for the sake of putting fibre in or anything like that.
No. But it's nice that you can live in the house that you built yourself, though.
yeah, I design. Yes, yeah. I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you later, Chris. Now, I'd normally glue these little figures to something I could hold, but I haven't.
Yeah, but that's when you're not doing a live stream and thinking about things.
Yeah. I'll do it in a minute. What I normally do is glue the foot to a piece of sprue and do it that way.
Oh, right, that's one way of doing it, yeah.
Yeah, and then what you do, you just... That was good, fired him across there. Yeah, I just glue them to a bit of sprue and then hold it, and then when it comes to the end, and I just cut them off.
I don't normally do things like that because that involves thinking about things before you do it.
Yeah, well, quite obviously, I didn't think about it before I started this stream, because he's got to be a pain, isn't he?
Yeah, where's the fun in it if you have to think about it?
Yeah, as Max will no doubt immediately tell, that we are complete professionals.
Absolutely.
No, yeah. Everything we do is planned and worked through and rehearsed, and planning. Scripted. That's another word that isn't in our vocabulary.
Oh no, Ted has paint on his mat now. Do you? Did you get paint on your mat?
There's paint all over this. I need a new mat. I really need to save up and get a new mat that I can film on, nice and clean, that you can do some filming and building and things like that, but they don't stay clean because you do some filming and you spill paint on it, or you get pigments on it or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can glue them to a sprue with a tiny touch of CA glue, so that when you're done you just snap them off. I just glue them to the sprue with Tamiya extra thin, because you can snap them off and it snaps at the joint. And being on a foot, it doesn't matter. That's how it works. So that's him. That's him painted. He's primed.
Right, I need a backpack thingy for him.
Ted, is that not your drink in the cup? Don't drink it. Yeah, speaking of cups, you may have seen on my Facebook page the other day that I dropped my skipper scale mug.
I did see the...
You saw the result. Yeah, the day after.
The aftermath, yeah.
The very day after, I also dropped my Airfix mug, which I had for a long time. So 2 mugs gone in 2 days.
Oh, good. So Ted needs mugs. He needs cutting mat.
Cutting mat, yeah.
And other stuff. So pop along to patreon.com/skipperscale-models.
Yeah, I can't be spending the wife's crocheting wool money.
Well, press the super chat button now.
Yeah, that's the super chat button just down on the right hand side of the chat. Right, so that's him. Painted in Vallejo.
Clearly, Skipper Scale Models need to get a supply of indestructible sippy cups from now. Won't break those, says Fox.
Yeah, I think I need to use some of the baby's cups, not Skylar, but her sister's, little India's cups. The Tommy Tippy plastic non-breakable cups, non-spill. They've got the little sucker on them on the bottom, so that when you put them on your worktop, they suck down.
How non-breakable do you think they really are, though?
Oh, yeah.
Does it sound like a challenge?
Yeah, I think that's what it could be. It could turn out to be a challenge. Now then, I think I need, just looking at this, sandy colour. I think I need this one. This might be it. Tan earth. Was gin involved when I dropped my book? No, fortunately there was no gin there was no gin in it.
William's asking what kind of sanding stick are you using? These are the UMP sanding sticks. They come in various grits and polishing abilities, and they get worn out a little bit. These are the mini ones. They do bigger ones, which I've got.
Yeah, they're what they call the skinny sticks, aren't they? You get the broader ones here. They're sort of a strange shape, so they.
Oh, there you go. It's exactly the same as one Ted's got there, but smaller. Because I primarily do smaller sizes, smaller kits. I like the thinner bit to really get in and get to bits. I've got some of the bigger ones if I'm doing a larger kit, which happens occasionally, but not very often. You can tell that they're different grades because they've got different colours inside them. They've got like an orange core or a white core or a grey core, but it doesn't tell you what the grits are. But I just go for a medium one when I'm doing this sort of thing because it doesn't have to be highly polished. So just enough to get rid of the nubs, really.
Yeah, or if they do come in a packet that tell you what grade they are, the packet's soon lost. So I just sort of give it a rub and think, oh yeah, that'll do. That's what I need.
Yep.
Right, we'll use. Where's he gone? The guy in the guy's so good in his camouflage jacket, I can't find him.
Is it the one between your glue and your cup?
There he is. Yeah, hiding.
No, not that one. Not the one I was looking at then.
Yeah. So now what we need to do is just put splodges of this on.
The yellow one is awesome. Yeah, I've gone for the yellowy orange one. That's my go-to. The plain white one is the grittiest one. That's for if it's really bad. But this is a good medium between not having to do too much cleanup afterwards. And yeah, if I was doing a big, hero kit, then obviously I'd start with one and work my way down to the double-sided one that's like really polishing and an ultra polishing. But I say for this sort of thing, I don't need to worry about that.
I remember when doing this guy here in his fancy DMP, that it does look a bit odd when you start to build it up because it looks like he's got sort of spots. But when it all comes together,
so most painting and weathering doesn't look right until it's finished, or until just before it's finished. To begin with, obviously it doesn't look like anything at all, but then it looks a little bit ropey, but then gets worse, and it isn't until right near the end that it actually starts to look right. Yeah.
And you find with the weathering as well that you've got to leave it. Each stage you do have to leave it, and then come back to it next day, just to see where it just needs a touch up, because it's far easier to put more on than it is to take it off. Because less is more.
Sarah Jane just found a packet of bourbon biscuits.
Oh, bourbons. Ah.
I'm trying to think. I haven't got any biscuits up here within reach at the moment. I might have had something earlier, but they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. I think I probably ate them.
Athol says, I need to check with Silverman's. Is Silverman's still a thing? Is Silverman's still going? I remember going to Silverman's many years ago when they used to have a store just down by Euston Station. And it was full.
Never heard of them.
It was full of everything army surplus. I mean everything. Well, apart from a tank, but you could probably buy a tank if you wanted one. But there was everything. I remember. I don't know why I bought a fireman's helmet. One of the original.
We know why, Ted.
Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps I won't go. I'll just shut up about that now. Please move the pallet from under the. It's okay. It won't fit in there.
Before you Chris it, he says, that's not very pleasant. I've only done it once or twice, maybe a couple of times, but be a couple of weeks before I get to the painting.
Sprue and Glues says he's on the Jaffa cakes. Biscuit time.
I do like a Jaffa cake.
Yeah, biscuit and brew.
Jaffa cakes aren't biscuits; they're cakes.
Yeah, the clue's in the name.
You can tell because it says, yeah. Right, so yeah, I finished that one, and then I've done that one. I just need to drill out the barrel on that one, so I'm going to let that dry for a bit first. Then I'll drill out the barrel. Drill out the barrel. So I start on my fourth. Why not?
Silverman's is up by Commercial Road. Is that anywhere near Euston Station, Lord Berkeley? I don't know the streets in London.
I don't know the streets in London either.
Yeah. But Silverman's is a brilliant spot just to go and have a look round.
I don't remember hearing about them. I don't know.
And I think I don't know if you've ever been in an army surplus store, but they have that smell about them. Like
we used to have one in our local town, but it wasn't a proper. I don't know anything about it. I bought a couple of fishing jackets and boots and stuff from them, but it was a long, long time ago. They went before I sort of appreciated them, if you like. But
yeah, when we had the original. When we had the original, do you remember the original Army and Navy stores?
I know of them, but I don't remember any of them. No.
They did at one time also sell army surplus, and then it tended to get a little bit sort of commercial, and they stopped selling army surplus and just sort of started selling their own stuff. But yeah. I do know there's an army surplus store in Morecambe, so when they reopen, I need to go there because I have an idea for something I need to buy just to see if you've got it.
Is it a tank? Tell me it's a tank, Ted.
It's not actually. I tell you, I one thing I haven't got. I've got lots of hats, but I haven't got a skipper's hat. So
Shock.
I think as being a skipper, I need a skipper's hat. So yeah, if anybody's got a skipper's hat out there,
can you not get one from work?
I've got a cap, but it's got a checkered band on it and Cumbria Police badge and things like that. So
different.
It's different.
Sprue Glue says our army surplus was closed due to a murder back in the 90s.
Army surplus was closed. Oh, right. You would also need a pipe. I do need. Yeah, I could have a pipe. What I could do, I could do some little thumbnails. When I do the thumbnails, I'm starting to appear on my thumbnails now. So I was thinking of getting a skipper's cap, just like this one, with a pipe, just like that one. And then I could do some.
The pipe's purely for pointing, isn't it? It's not for putting in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah. You never smoke a pipe. You just point with it.
Yeah.
So that's what I plan to do, because then I could do some pictures of me. I can have the pipe to point at the subject that I'm modelling, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Needs to be a right old corn cob pipe. Yeah, the big. Yeah, just like that one.
Sounds like a plan.
So if anybody's got a skipper's hat or knows where there is one, give us a shout.
You need a beard as well, says Sprue. Yeah. That's
yeah.
True.
Maybe I should have chose a logo without a beard. But but everybody think, when they log on to Skipper Scale Models, and because they don't see me, because they just see the hands, they think that's me.
We all know that's Captain Birdseye.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Captain Birdseye and me in the same room?
This is true.
How can you drop
Not Batman either.
How can you drop a brush on the floor and lose it?
Oh, Ted.
Yeah, this carpet monster is really hungry today. I've just dropped a brush and I can't find it. The brush rolled off the table and rolled onto the floor.
Okay, everybody in chat, what's Ted going to come back with? It's not going to be the brush. It'll probably be someone's arm, or
hold up what I found. Where's it gone? I found a bit of cable. That's not it.
Don't pull the cable out. No, Ted, leave the wires alone.
Where's this cable come from?
Oh dear.
I don't believe. I don't believe that. I've lost a brush. Sorry. No. Replacement brush required.
It's not sticking out your leg or something, is it?
No, it's just disappeared. That was a good brush, but yeah. If my paintbrush has appeared in your workshop by some weird transformation type thing,
I'll post it back to you. But
do send it back. Where's the chat? Ted, you need a beard you could lose a badger in. I had tried to grow a beard, but Mrs. Ted won't let me grow one.
The trouble is, if you need a beard that you could lose a badger in, then you'd also need a badger.
Yeah. I came across a badger once, and yeah, the mean old beasts. Real. I need a darker brown. That one.
I need that story now, though, Ted.
Oh no!
You can't just leave us like that.
No. Once when I was out, I came across a badger in the middle of the night that had been hit by a car. It had been quite seriously hit by a car and wasn't dead. So I thought I could only do the humane thing and dispatch it as best.
I assume it had been hit quite badly. It wasn't just like,
it wasn't.
I'm all right, go for a walk.
Yeah, it wasn't just stunned. It wasn't
going to get better.
No, it wasn't just out for a walk or something. It actually broke its back. So I thought I'd dispatch it, and I took up my wooden staff, my truncheon that we had at the time. None of these posh stun guns or anything like that. That paint's awful. And so I duly dispatched it. It really took a bit of effort to dispatch it, and then I took it and put it in a field, as nicely as I could. I put it in a field and left, and then it was summer, so it got light about 4 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll go and have a look at this badger, because I've never really seen a badger close up. So I went out on the push bike. I took the push bike out because it was a beautiful morning. I took the push bike out I went to where I dispatched this badger to find it sat in the middle of the field looking at me. I thought, yeah, oh, that's a shame. I can't have done my job right. So I went round and found a farmer and asked if he could do the deed for me. So
Can you help me kill this badger, please?
yeah, this badger doesn't seem to want to die. Can you go and sort it out for me?
I've hit it with my car, I've hit it with my truncheon, I just can't seem to...
Yeah, that's it. So he did the job. Yeah, I did feel sorry, but to go around and find it sat up, looking at me with a bit of a headache, and a badger with a headache isn't the sort of thing you want to come across.
Oh dear. As much as that's very, very sad, it's also brilliant. Sarah Jane says, anyone want a biscuit? The packet exploded and they've gone everywhere. Yeah, I'll always have a biscuit. Never turn down a biscuit.
Yeah, going back to the Army and Navy stores, Sarah used to get her gear from Army surplus stores for paintballing.
I used to enjoy paintballing on occasion. It's good fun.
I've never done it yet. I wouldn't mind having a go.
That's what we need. When all this is finished, we'll have a boom hut paintball.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere central in the middle of the country and have a boom hut paintball. The packet exploded, said Sarah. Oh, yeah, I know when you get the biscuits, when you're in a hurry to get the biscuits out of the packet and you tear them open, they just explode everywhere. Yeah, done that. Phil Lewis says, be thankful it wasn't a badger with a gun. Oh, yeah. What?
Well, yeah, you go back to find it and it's not there, but then you hear it behind you. Fox has added bourbons to his store's other section.
Oops.
Go in there. There we go. So that, I just need a thing to go on the front. What should we put on the front?
I tell you one thing about this dude that I'm painting. I'm just glad I didn't choose to do digital camo.
That'd be crazy. You couldn't have possibly do digital camo on something like that. That'd just be mental.
Yeah.
On the plus side, you'd do it once and you never find it again. So you'd be all right.
That's it, yeah.
Go on there. Why not? If you're not building it following the instructions, you can't do it wrong. So there you go.
That's it. That's the way. Yeah, yeah, Alex. That's what it's about when we build Warhammer. Yeah, the instructions. Who needs them? Yeah, it's like us guys reading road maps in it. We don't need them. We know where we're going.
Yeah. Oh, it's been an hour already, Ted.
Have we? We've been an hour. And these lovely people are still with us, even after an hour.
They are. It's terrible, isn't it? I don't know. I was expecting them to stick around for 10 minutes and then go away and do something more interesting.
Yeah.
But Strong Glue's asking Colin what's the latest build to come off the 3D printer. I've had some stuff come off my 3D printer in the last week.
Right. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. I'm having a go now with a black that should bring it all together.
I reckon. Why does the little washer in the Tamiya extra thin pot never actually stay where it's put?
Yeah, I have that problem.
It's glue. You should at least be able to glue it in, but you can't.
Now I've dropped the guy. Now I'll see if I can find the paintbrush as I go to pick up.
Yeah, you'll find the brush now. It'll be fine.
He's gone as well. Where did it go?
Oh, Ted.
I know I was painting camouflage, but I didn't think it was that good.
You're going to find them downstairs, aren't you?
I found a nut off something. That's quite disconcerting. I found him. Now, by the law of average, but by the law of physics, if I dropped him from the same place, he should have ended up in the same place as the paintbrush.
No, because they're different. They've got different bounce properties.
Ah.
Little Barkley says that washer never sticks. No.
It's when you drop something on the floor and you roll your chair back to find it, and then you crunch.
Yeah, that's the easy way of finding it. Lynn says she had a paintball scare. I was driving on the highway. I heard a splat. When I got to work, I saw a paintball splat on my passenger side window. If it was a bullet, I would be dead now.
Oh. It was either that or a big bug.
Or a seagull. Paintbrush has gone to the void, says Max. Yes, possibly.
Mm.
Never to be seen again.
I still say the paintbrush will turn up. It'll be in somebody else's workshop.
Yeah, if anyone finds a paintbrush that they think, I don't remember having this paintbrush, it's probably Ted's.
It will have a little bit of a Videohot tan earth on it.
Right. I'm going to do him to the base.
Check your sock, Ted, says Brugler. Yeah, it's not my sock.
Right, it's drilling time now. I'm going to get me proper... Not going to use the Dremel. I'm going to use the proper official Citadel hand drill and drill out this barrel. Yeah, it's got to be the big one. No, it was a pink paintball, says Lynn. Not seagull then.
Oh, I don't know. You know, some of these things that seagulls eat these days.
True. Yeah. Fox says that he'll find it under a sanding stick on his next live stream.
Yeah. I keep looking down to see if I can see it, but no, it's definitely gone.
But you're only looking in the same place every time. Let's see. That looks pretty close to being in the middle.
Edward's in. Edward Leonards. Hello, everyone. Hi, Chris and Ted. Good evening to you, Edward.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome to the Sunday night Warhammer, Warhamster, where we paint, chat, lose things, spill things.
Sometimes find things, but not very often.
Yeah. So I've got to find out now where that nut's come from. It's a nylock nut. I don't know where it's come from.
Terrible when your nuts are loose.
Yeah. You never want loose nuts.
Not quicker doing this with a Dremel, you know. Ted Fox says, "Are we 100% sure it's not one of the brushes right in front of you?"
No, it's not. It's definitely because it was. This is a size detail brush from Citadel. Yeah, I'm actually painting a Citadel figure with a Citadel brush. Granted, it's not Citadel paint. Hang on, I do have some paint I could have done this with. Yeah, but it's not one of them in front of me. It was a fine brush. And it's definitely gone on the floor somewhere. It's not in there. This is my box of soldering. It's not in there. Found it.
Have you found it, Ted?
I found it. It was underneath the box of soldering. This is a Citadel fine detail brush. See, there's a difference. Yeah, so I can clean the detail brush now and go back to the fine detail brush. Because I do need to add a few more darker browns, because there's a bit missing on his leg. There we are.
Oh. Max has just finished shading the 20-man squad of angry boys. Do some more tomorrow. Yeah, you can't do too many at once. It'd be
Angry Boys is it? What?
angry boys.
Oh, Angry Boys.
I'm assuming with some sort of Warhammer type. He seems to know about Warhammer, so I'm sure it is.
I just watched the return. I was about to tell you where it went. I found it. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. That was very good of you to run it back and see if you could tell where it had gone. I quite like this.
We need surveillance cameras all over the room so you can see where stuff goes when you drop it.
Yeah, that's it. Or perhaps we can make a chart for bounce angles of two paint brushes and photo etch parts. So should you drop a photo etch part, you can return. You can check out the chart that we've made up, and then you could just refer to it and find out the bounce angle on a photo etch part, so you could find it again.
You'd never get the same velocity though, would you?
Well, you'd have to do a lot of experimenting, like hard floors, carpets, and things like that, rubber mats, concrete floors.
I bet if you drop two guys on the same floor at the same way, they go in two different places.
But all that could be taken into consideration. You could just there must be a formula somewhere. Didn't somebody work out the formula for dropping toast, whether it went butter side down or butter side up?
It always goes butter side down. Unless you tie it to a cat. Because cats always land on their feet. So if you strap toast to the back of a cat, then I think the cat never actually lands. Pretty sure that's what happens. Barrels, 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 barrels.
Athol's gone, no coffee in his mug, and almost time for meds, so I think an early night is the cards. Thank you,
night, Athol.
Thanks for dropping by. Okay. Let's put him on a piece of white and see if you can see him. No, it's a bit dark in there, isn't it? Don't know if you can see that. He's looking pretty good. I'll take some pictures of him after. But as I say, it's probably not an astromilitarium colour. But
probably not. No.
It looks. I think it looks darn good. Yeah, you won't be able to see him.
Surely you shouldn't be able to see him if the camo works.
Yeah. As we say, it all comes together when you get the final sort of coat of paint on, and you can fill in the gaps where you think there's a little bit missing. Oh, that's too close to that. Jeff Goldburn would tell you it's the essence of chaos.
Life finds a way.
I think this camouflage pattern, it does seem to be random, but there's actually a system to it. If
it can't be both, you can't have it both ways.
It's difficult to explain. Like you can look at a piece of the material as such, and you think, yeah, that's too green, or there's too much black.
Alright, I need a couple of the spiky things to go on his back aerial thing. Let's go for those two. Oh, he needs a little thing for his pauldron as well. He needs to have a little spiky something. There we go. That one. Looks good to me.
There we go. That's him done, I think. Right, I've got to work out a colour for his helmet now, and his gloves and his belt. I'll do his belt in black and things like that, because I think that'll look best. let's leave him to dry, and we can have a look at this guy now, because I'm sure the primer will be dry.
That's not a thing. I'll put that on there. Instead.
It's a regiment of the King's Own Distillers. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Well, we've got the Fred Dibner Ice Cream Brigade. So yeah, this is the. Oh, don't they look cute together? Oh. Big brush for this one. We don't need tiny brush. We could do big brush. Touch of water because we have 2 thin coats.
2 thin coats.
2 thin coats.
Apparently that's the way to do it, but I don't believe it. I think you can do as many or as few as you like. 1 thick coat out the bottle.
I would paint straight out of the bottle, but Fox doesn't allow that.
You can't do anything about it. He's not going out. He can't catch you.
Yeah.
Probably just saving it up to the next time he meets me. Go. That's that. I'm happy with that. I've progressed from having 1 dude done to having 4 dudes done.
Oh, well done.
Pretty much. So I'm not going to do the last one tonight. I'll leave that for my next stream. Tidying up and building 1 dude will be my next stream, and then I'll be able to get all primed and painted starting the time after that.
Yeah, I just noticed the time actually, and I was thinking by the time I've got the base coats on this dude here, it might be time to wrap up so I can continue next week. I can post a picture of the dude from tonight, because I've still got like face features and helmet and things like that, and boots. And then for anybody that missed it this week, we could recap next time I'm on doing disruptive pattern materials.
That's that. That's the instructions. I did use a little bit.
That's an awesome regiment name, says Max. That I've called mine's called the 707th Spartans. Yeah, King's Own Distillers. Yeah.
I for some reason read that as the 707 Spatulas.
Yeah,
which is also an awesome name. So
yeah. I shall think I shall adopt that name, Fox. The King's Own Distillers, because it sort of fits. Yeah, because we had the King's Own regiment up here in Cumbria and Lancashire, but King's Own Distillers, it could fit. Yeah, so let him stand there, lie down.
All right. I'll get tidied up, then I'll get a picture of them, and then we'll be done. I did mention earlier that I have been doing some 3D printing. I'll show off what I've been 3D printing. Somebody might be interested. I'm in the middle of designing another Star Wars diorama, of which I've done in normal model kits, not Warhammer type things. So I'm going to be using some TIE fighters and an X-wing. And I'm going to do the Death Star trench run. Ted knows all about this. He'll be up on this.
All right, I'll pay attention.
So I've been printing the Death Star. So I found some files on the internet, and I've been printing them off. So basically, these are all individual tiles that I can arrange in any format I like. And basically, just going to use a random format to create a trench. So we'll have them lined up, in an order. I'm going to need to print a load more because this is not going to be nearly enough. But we've got that sort of thing going on. with obviously the ships flying over the top of it.
The what's flying over the top of it?
The ships.
Oh,
The
all right.
spaceships.
Yeah, I just
not boat ships.
Yeah,
spaceships.
I just wondered what you said then.
So we've got, you know, the traditional X-wing flying down the trench. So I'm going to have some of these as a backside to the trench, and some of them to the base. And I'll just continue printing them out when I set the printer running for a few hours and print a few things off. So that's what my printer's been doing for the last couple of weeks off and on, and it's got a few more weeks off and on to go. So yeah, might be of interest to people watching. You never know. Some people get interested about some strange things. So.
I just had a thought. I think I'll give this guy brown boots and brown gloves because they'll stand out a bit better, I think, and it'll make his camouflage clothing seem a bit better.
Ah, yeah.
So wait. Oh, leather.
Yeah, all right, let's get a picture. While I'm live on the telly, let's get a picture. Fox in the background. Let's see very well there. Light down the front. I do. And I shall post that up on the internet very shortly. Cool.
So, have you finished and clearing your bench for tonight then, Chris?
Yeah, I'm done for the night now.
Yeah, we are clearing. I'm just having a go at doing this guy's webbing, his belts and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It has got some nice shoulder pads that
through and glue says trench tile as me would like. He wants to see the trench run. It'll be a while yet. It's an ongoing project, but yeah. I need a name and a chapter symbol that's not too daft to paint, says Felice. No, the dafter the better. That's what you really need.
So you've lost me already when you're on about chapters and things like that.
But, yeah, I don't understand it, but it's just basically like the regiment or that sort of thing, as far as I can gather. I'm probably completely wrong, but that's how I understand it to be.
And my eyes are completely goosed at doing this. But with him being in camouflage and the being black in the camouflage suit, it doesn't matter if I think I can get away with going over the lines.
I know why you're having so much trouble with the painting. It's because you're doing it all left-handed.
It's not. It's just the cameras. I should flip the camera just so I don't upset Fox for next time.
Every time he notices, it just twigs with him and thinks, oh, Ted's left-handed. He just doesn't realise until he sees it, and then he forgets. Mm-hmm. It's great. Fox says to Felice that you should do the black holes as a chapter, the symbol with a black circle. Nice and easy. Yeah, that would work. It doesn't even have to be a circle. You could make it a random shape. Then it'd be easier to do than trying to do a circle.
Now, I'm having thoughts now about taking pictures of this and posting it on the internet, because when you take a picture of it, it'll look awful.
The trick is to get the angle and the lighting just right, so the picture looks all right.
say I do need to stick him on a little bit of sprue so I can paint him.
Let's see. Actually, I'll put a picture of the picture I've just taken. I'll put it up in my gross group. Lights. Building. So next week is your turn, isn't it?
It is, yes. I'll be back again next week, so there won't be too long to wait till I can paint the other dude. If this one goes successfully. Yeah, I've still got his facial features to do, and yeah, I won't be doing skin on his hands because he'll have gloves on, and he's got a hat on, so that covers most of the things that I need to do. Yeah, he's got a microphone and some things in his hand, so I'll need to paint them. But in the meantime, I think I'll just leave him stood around somewhere.
Don't drop him in your paint palette. You wouldn't want to do that. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah. So, there we are. Yeah. What's the shininess? Once the paint goes matte, he won't look half as bad.
It'll be fine.
Ted having thoughts, that's scary. Yeah. Don't often have thoughts, but you'll know about it when I do. Right, so yeah, I painted one dude tonight, which is, I think more than I thought I'd get done. Yeah, it's turned out quite well, even though I do say so myself. I think I've done a better job on this dude than I have on that dude. But never mind, that's he can go now. He can go back to his tank.
I think the same scale because one looks a lot bigger than the other.
I don't know what scale is.
I don't know. It's hero scale, they say, but I don't know.
Yeah, but the faces, the faces are a different size. So if we
maybe it's bring your child to work day.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we can get them to perspective, sort of something like that. Yeah. Yeah, now they're the same size. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Right, 21:58. How's that for timing?
That's pretty impressive. It's almost like you planned it.
Yeah, it's almost, it's like we plan these sort of things, innit? So, yes. Yeah, I think what we'll do then, we'll leave it at that because my eyes are going now because he gets... I need to get my Optivisor and things like that and finish it off. But, yeah. Psycho Fish has just come in as well. Yep.
Yay! Good timing, Psycho Fish. You'll have to get to rewind it so you can watch it from the beginning again because we're going.
Yeah, just go back to the start. Yeah, you've missed loads. Yeah, you've missed us. Yeah, all the things that we've been doing tonight. Just run it back to the start. Whatever. Heroic scale, which is not a real world equivalent. Some of the more realistic figures are probably between 1/35 and 1/48, maybe. So there we go. Yes, it's been a good night tonight. I've enjoyed it. I haven't got drunk. I haven't even been on the water because I've been so busy painting and chatting and things like that. But yeah, I think what I will do, I will go carry on and do a little bit more painting after this stream is finished, just to wind down, because we breathe a sigh
without
of relief.
The pressure of people watching.
Yeah, we breathe a sigh of relief as we turn well, we talk about that went well, didn't it? Yeah, it does. But it's gone really well tonight. Both Chris and I, that's Chris up there, would like to thank you everybody for coming in and supporting us. Don't forget, if you do want to support us even more, you can go along to our Patreon page, Skipper Scale Models and Gross Models and things like that, and you can support us for as little as £1 a month. But yeah, and you can have some fun. But anyway, it's been a great night tonight to have you all along, and thank you. Come back next week when we can do it all again. But in the meantime, Chris has got his... we'll be back on Monday with e-models. That's all of us. and then Chris has
Yep.
got his. You've got a Wednesday night stream, haven't you?
I'm playing a game tomorrow lunchtime actually
Oh,
before
wow.
remodels, over on the Team Inept channel. I shall. Well, I say I'll be there, but my daughter's going to be playing a new game we're starting playing at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then e-models, and then Wednesday night I'm about at 7 p.m. Just before Ted.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Then Thursday night I'm here at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'll be back with the Churchill tank on Wednesday. The new build of the Churchill tank, so come along and have a look at that and give some encouragement. But yeah, and then it comes round again after Chris on Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday, and we'll do it all again. But yes. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in and seeing us. And don't forget, come back next week, same time, same place, and when I find a button. And we'll do it all again. But thank you all very much. Right, bye everybody.
Bye. Good night. All. Stay safe.
Yeah.